Hi, how are you?
Good man, well going.
It's an honor to have you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, man. Love being here with you guys. Happy.
It is an absolute honor. So as we begin, take us back to 1979, Ziggy Marley, Melody Makers. Take us back then.
1979.
Yeah.
When in 1979, our father wrote a song called "Children Playing in the Streets," and that was the first time we went into the studio. Me, my brother Steve, and my sister Stella, and Bob, recorded the song and played guitars on it, and we recorded our first song in 1979. So that was a very significant year for us, and so a memory of being in the studio with my father working on that song is something that we never forget.
If your father was not Bob Marley, do you think you would be doing music right now?
No,
So he was a major influence.
yeah, man, and also my mother. If my mother wasn't Rita Marley, I wouldn't be doing it either. It take everything work together to create what who we are. I say so it's both mother, father, and grandmother and grandfather because all of my family, and my father said it before and I say it again, all of our family is musicians. From both sides of my family, we come from musical families. My grandfather, my mother's side was a saxophone player, and my grandmother from my father's side, them people singing at church. I'm a church singers, from the beginning. So we come from that running in our blood. You know what I say?
Yeah. And I see your younger kids, I see you posting them on Instagram. You guys are so stylish together, looking so fresh and so clean together. Have you also influenced them to get into music? I know you're older, your son is doing music, but I'm talking about the younger kids. Have they also been influenced to get into music?
No, my children, and music is a part of every child's life. Whether you be my son or my daughter or not. Music is a way, even that in Kenya from coming up. Music is a way we teach the children and we make them exercise them brain through music, singing, dancing, expressing themselves. So music is going to be a part of their lives no matter what. Now, whether they become professional musician or whatever, I don't. Not my intention. My intention is to make them be good human beings, and then them have to figure out the other part of it. My job is to just make them be good human beings. You know what I mean? So that is where I focus all my energy. Really, music is secondary to being good human beings. Yeah.
And you've been traveling all around the world. Does it shock you every time you go to all these different countries and the different continents and you see the love that you get, just as Ziggy Marley or as a son of Bob Marley? Does it shock you every time? Do you expect it? Do you expect the love?
No, I don't expect it, but it don't shock me either because we just kind of keep an open mind. I'm very appreciative of all the love we get, and we have to give love to get love too. You know what I mean? So we're not just getting love because we get love because we give love too. We talk about love all the time. Love is what the most important element that we have as human beings. The only thing that really gonna solve most of the problems we face, it have to come from a place of love. And so love, love to get love from everyone around the world, and because of what my father represents, it's really a positive thing because it just make more love spread. So it's not even about me getting love; it's just about love being spreaded out to a wide amount of people, including me.
Yeah. And talking about getting love from all over the world, I saw a post you posted a couple of weeks ago about your children who went to the same martial arts school as the late Chadwick Boseman. What kind of impact did he have on them and for people, generally?
No, well, we just talk about good human being, and that is the first. That is the first. What do you call it? First perception you have of a person. It's the first thing you have to check. It's the first thing you're gonna see if this person was a good human being. No matter if he's a big star or he's a little man working a shop or something. Are you a good human being? So that is the first test, right? So Chadwick was a good human being. When him see my children, them and how him vibe and him energy. That is the first point, the greatest thing is that he was a good human being. That are the greatest thing in there. You understand me? So because of that, You know, we love him because of that. We love that. We love good human. We love people that just spread love and just have a good vibe about them, you know, and humbleness and welcoming to other people. So we love that. So Chadwick have that, you know. And then the work that he did, just added to that. Just added to his being a good human being. The work just added to that. And what he did, I mean, the most important roles he played was of black heroes. Yeah, positive, changing, black heroes changing society, changing the world. And so that is a thing that we never really see a lot of our even, you know, some kids never see that before. So that alone, the works that he did there was such an important thing for the planet itself, the earth itself, humanity itself. So that's how important Chadwick was, and I tell you, some might not realize it because it's kind of, it just flowed through like a movie, and it just, you know, no, but the impact is much greater than we know, than we can understand, and that's why we know that Chadwick was here for a reason, a purpose, and him fulfill that purpose. And I can see that. I know that. I know that. I know him sacrifice, him work hard to fulfill a purpose. You know what I mean?
He fulfilled that purpose. That is deep. All right, so let's talk about the brand new album that is coming through from Ziggy Marley, More Family Time. That is it's a different, it's not a title we would expect from, you know, any album. It'd probably be a book or an article on the newspaper or something, but this is an album called More Family Time. Tell us about why you picked that title for the album.
Yeah, well, one of the reasons why I picked that title, it comes from my first, 12 years ago, I did another children's album called Family Time. So this became More Family Time because it's like a connection to that one. But also because this album was recorded when we were actually spending more family time together because of the quarantine, because of COVID-19. So everybody, there was no school, no work, no touring, no nothing. So the whole of it kind of was together for a long while. And so the More Family Time became even more meaningful during, you know, when we realized we're actually living that. I'm living more fun. We're having more family time right now. And so the album really started from influenced by my 4-year-old son, who was, he said I to it, that was Isaiah. And him, you know, he's always around me. He's on the cover of my previous album, Rebellion Rises. He was a little younger then. But he's always around me, and sometimes I make fun and him go goo goo gaga and say funny stuff. And so I wrote a song based on something that he said, which was goo goo gaga. You know, kids play around and they say words like that. And so at the time, I didn't really plan to do a children's album, but that kind of ignite the fire, and kind of is like a child shall lead them. You know what I say? So a child lead me into this, and so I think there's a reason why this album is the album I am putting out now, because I could have put out another album. I could have, you know, sing some other things, but the children we need something for the children in this time, because the children feeling a lot of anxiety and a lot of suffering too. It's not just adults experiencing what's going on. The children are also experiencing it. And so I feel like it's just reaching out, putting out something specific for real children to share with their families, to give them some relief from the surrounding energy, the negative energy surrounding us right now, you know? So we're just trying to send some love to the children and uplift them and the families through this album.
Yeah. And that is what we hope the album is going to give, you know, to people all around the world. And you showed Kenya some love with Jambo featuring Angelique Kidjo. That is such a big song with the tourists. When they come to the country, all the time when you see the tourists landing in the country, they start singing Jambo, Jambo Bwana. And, you know, it's a big song. It's a very popular song. How did you pick that one, you know, to put on your album and with Angelique Kidjo?
Well, so all right, I tell you something. I have a friend, you know, named Samuel. He's from Kenya. You know, so sometimes we always talk. We talk about Africa. We talk about everything all the time, you know. So when I was doing the album, I was saying to myself, I needed a song like a cultural song, like a traditional song from from a culture. I feel like I needed something traditional that I could get, and so I said to Samuel, like, is there like some ideas, what kind of song then? Can is there some traditional song? So he gave me the idea and we kind of work it out and added some different ways of saying things or some different words here and there, and I practice a lot, for sing it and learn the words. I don't know every word meaning yet, but I'll get there. But it was such a pleasure to sing it, and a great feeling of this is the right, like me singing in Swahili, an African tongue. It's like destiny. It's like we need to sing more song in an African tongue. Man says like, yeah, it's a fullness come true. It's like a dream come true, really, because I've never done that before in any language. So it's like there's a significance to it for me doing this, It's really significant to me because we always talk about Africa. My father talk about Africa. My mother, we love Africa, African unity. So to do this is really special for me. Angelique, Queen Angelique, I know Angelique for many years and we do many things together over the years. I've worked on her song, she worked on my song. When the World Cup was in South Africa, we did a song celebrating that. And so I know Queen Angelique from a long time. So, she always bless us with her presence,
Yeah, she's definitely a queen. Was it hard singing in Swahili?
Was it hard? No, never hard.
Was it fun?
Never easy either. I mean, it's not like it easy. But, no, man, I'm a natural.
Yeah, we heard that on the album. I think I was smiling from beginning to end. When I was listening to this song, and even on the comments on YouTube, if you go on YouTube, on the comments, it's just pure Kenyans, with so much joy, and they're like, "Wow, I can't believe he is singing in Swahili. He's making us so proud. This is our language. It is out there. It's been taken to the world, and it's Ziggy Marley who's singing Jambo. And this is a song we've heard, all our lives. You've grown up in Kenya. You've heard this song. So now it's been made a little bit fresh, a little bit cooler with the twist of reggae music and Angelique Kidjo. So you're like, wow, this song is okay, fine. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty cool now.
Yeah, thank you, man. I like that. One of my favorite songs. Like that song is a song where I love play it. With the kids, them I love. And it's funny. I hear my son, them like the little ones start saying the words. So they're learning Swahili from just listening to the song playing. So a lot of people, we can expose more people to bring more people together by exposing more people to the cultural elements. And kids know, I'm telling you, there'll be kids who don't speak Swahili who will know the song. And we'll sing this song, you know what I say? And it will just bring us closer together and make people want to understand more about Africa and things like that. So it's a really good thing all around,
And I just say thank you. Thank you so much for, putting a bright smile on our faces. There's a connection between Kenyans and reggae music. Kenya is the hub of reggae in Africa. So, when we hear something like that, it makes us feel good too, that our music is also out there. Ziggy's singing in Swahili. And of course, we can't wait for you to come to Kenya and perform on stage so we can sing along. And the crowd is going to go crazy when you get on stage and you just say Jambo. They're going to lose it.
Yeah, man. What do you mean? Yeah, man. That may expect that, man, so... Yeah, but this is a good reason for really make time for really come to Africa and make the trip, I say. So I feel it open doors. This song open doors for me now. I say? It make it even more important and more urgent to make the trip to Kenya and other places in Africa, So it's a good way to connect,
We can't wait. We can't wait to have you. And your children also featured on the album.
Yeah, they're on the album. They sing with me and for the background vocals, and them sing some lead lines in some of the songs. Them enjoy it. Them enjoy it. It's fun for them. We don't take it too serious, but there's a discipline within it that sometimes you have to make sure the children understand. Have fun, but there's still a discipline to what we're doing, and that is a lesson when I ask them to sing or do things like this for me on this record, it's also a thing where they learn discipline from doing it and see how we work. So, but you know, we had fun. They had fun. I always involve them because they're always around and I'm making music. They're always, you know, running around here. So they want to get involved.
I've seen your close relationship on Instagram, you know, the posts, and I've seen you cooking and the gardening, you know, and everything happening. So I love how it's a tight-knit family and you're really close with your kids. It's really great to see. Do you handle your own Instagram or somebody posts for you?
Me do my thing, man. I couldn't do that. I have to be real. Yeah, I couldn't.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, I love it. Because, you know, a lot of fans are like, you know, well, is he the one, you know, responding to us or is it somebody else?
It's me. It's me.
Definitely you. It's been great chatting with you. Before I let you go, your father's last words to you, what do they mean to you today?
Well, if you know what he said to me, I'll tell you what he said to me. On your way up, take me up. On your way down, don't let me down. It was said to me in a song. Like he said, I have a song for you, and I'm giving them words there. Well, it is what we're doing. It is just listen. Again, everything begins from being a good human being. So Bob was a good human being. You know what I'm saying? So this is what it means. Everything has come from that. So his words to me was be a good human being, basically. You know what I'm saying? On your way up, take me up. On your way down, don't let me down. I really the basics that. You know, we can always think about it in other ways, about the legacy and stuff like that. But that comes after the fact of being a good human being, which is the first message I get from that. You know what I'm saying? So, just the basics.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's been an honor just chatting with you, and it's been an absolute honor. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. All right. Thank you and take care.